I woke up this morning, blues trying to wear me down. Oh, I woke up early this morning, blues trying to wear me down. Oh, my little girl had got beside me. Oh, and I know I had to be satisfied. She keep on worrying me, but I swear I just can't leave her alone. Oh, the woman keep on worrying me. I swear I just can't leave her alone. Oh, the thing that hurt me so bad, I woke up and all my money gone. I don't know what kind of woman was that, but Billy, tell me about it. Woo! Y'all made me bust out before I go back to Mississippi. I know my love is hanging on. It's only hanging by a strand of hair. Oh, my love is hanging on, yeah. It's only hanging by a strand of hair. Well, the only woman I ever loved, people, this morning and she wasn't there. I was a mad hey.
I got both hands off the wheel. The cops are coming. I'm listening to the music with no fear. You can hear it too if you're sincere. 'Cause I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. Well, I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. 'Cause I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. Well, I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. I see you stagger in the streets, and you can't stay on your feet. And you're faking in your sleep. You wish that you were deep. You can't hear me laughing to myself. If you could, you would be someone else. 'Cause I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. Well, I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. 'Cause I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. Well, I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. See me die on Bleecker Street. I'm bored with being God. See me sneering in my car. I'm driving to my star. I'm listening to the music with no fear. You can hear it too if you're sincere. 'Cause I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. Well, I'm a punk rocker, yes I am.
El chilito que le aló frito, bien frito de Puerto Rico.
Mira qué bonito tiene la chinita los ojitos. Cuando pasa una guitarra yo me tengo que poner ojito. Yo me casaré contigo en la iglesia de Cantón, porque yo te quiero mucho, nena linda de mi corazón. Si yo tuviera un palacio, allí tú serías la reina, porque tú me tienes loco, china, con esos ojitos lindos. Con ese cuerpito lindo, yo daría toda mi vida, nena, porque te quedes conmigo. Yo me casaré contigo, porque yo te quiero mucho. Tú me tienes medio loco, china, con esos ojitos lindos. Qué linda chili, mi chili, ay, qué buena el chili, mi chilito, qué chilito. Que chilito son, qué linda el chili. Yo no sé qué voy a hacer sin porque yo te quiero solo a ti. Oye, qué buena el chili. Oye, qué linda el chili. ¿Qué son esos ojitos? Ella me dice tuyito, papito. Chinita, quiere chinito. Ay, chinito, quiere chinita. A la china del oriente. China, mi china, china, china.
El chilito huele a querer a los fritos, bien frito de Puerto Rico.
Si no te quedas conmigo, chica, por Dios te lo pido. No me dejes, no me abandones, no me eches al olvido. Yo me casaré contigo. Chinito, aquí es la chinita. Ay, chinita, aquí es la chinito.
Hey yo, call me an inveterate gambler who run the Carolinas. The fans come, throw bags, it's Law and Order rap shit, just slow gassing. Bring water like the Johnny pumps that flow nasty. Hit sewers with shooters, the audacity. Fascinating, appealing, underworld, a wonder girl. Dope fiends love it, shooting they nuggets up. Extreme criminality, I'm like the Rothsteins, the offsprings, all of this tuck inside my galaxy. Frankie Yale of the jail, silks, diamond spiders, we master writers, we dumb out, relentless on the come out. Nocturnal habits, the mavens, I'm too insulated. This is just a crusade, nigga, we made it.
Get into it. Everybody right there.
Anonymous, so provocative. False gods control the populace. Virtually our balanced reality without the oculus. Mocking us across every metropolis. Yet we on some renaissance stilo. Perceivably it's below average. We all savages. Grasping for kilos, gassed up. Asking for that last bag of Cheetos. Mashed up, potato heads, they rest to the side. A grown man strictly doing what it takes to provide. Our own land picks, no blick, no crimes to commit. Shine all through the city. All day I'm witty, what? Question them, receive the answer. Better fetty up. 500 horses on the whip, time to giddy up, bro.
Long knives focus, the gun told us the boulder's getting over. It's over now. Eating hummus and rovers, see tweaking. Bumbling gophers get rocked and they loafers trying to stunt. Blunt front, knowing niggas will notice we jewel kings. Hate the bother you robbing, you don't even argue with us. Slide it off, make a move, you nodding off. Drinking makers, the paint brushes, we cake makers. Louis luggage, puffing the Dewey brothers, we straight haters. Ferragamos, glass shoe chains, what's this? Just a silk and a crunch wrist. Your lunch niggas, call them chef and his leftovers, they eat everything. Some niggas get caught in their best moments.
We the examples, we who we said we was, never faked it. Ones who were jury they couldn't play with, the ones who stayed rich. Details of my revolutionary ways probably get studies of CIA shit. Who has true power? The Torah or synagogue leaders, Quran readers or palm readers, witchcrafters or Christian pastors, rich rappers. Mark said, religion's the opiate of the masses. When Nas says, I got thoughts as if a therapist said, what time you want to learn what's in my head? Well, While I'm reclining, I'm just stating facts as I respond. Like when the army walks with assault rifles in the army bases far beyond New York. Or foreign blocks like Hamas, guys in emergency triage. Extended magazine that targets off. Heart beating, stops, car speeding, cops pull you over to check for warrants. So give your best performance. Nobody got time for petty in the city of bosses. Sirens is my psychiatry office. This morning I woke feeling great, so I went to an auction to get lost in a different scene. Spent the ticket on art, so interesting. A painting of a fiend in Hudson Yard. Another painting was black natives before Central Park. You know the claims, this was all native terrain. And the year was like 16 something. So could this mean hustling began when the Indian finessed the Dutchman with opium on horseback? This way before crack. We always been the mecca for supply and demand. In every era, legends in this land was going hand in hand. Damn, it's mind-boggling who we are, the modern kings. It's spooky in Harlem, Bronx, Brooklyn, and all of Queens. And Staten Island, real type shit. Dying species of real men. I feel that shit, yo. Get into it. Everybody right there. Everybody, yeah. Everybody, yeah. Everybody right there. Get into it. Everybody right there. Everybody, yeah.
Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American.
Welcome, Wrestleheads,
Fight for what's
to a very
right.
special
Fight for your life.
Elbows of the 80s.
When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
What's going on, guys? Yeah,
You
man.
gotta take a stand, it don't have to hide.
Yeah, man. It
If you hurt my friends, then you
happened,
hurt
man.
my pride. I gotta be a man, I can't let it slide. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. I feel strong about right and wrong. And I don't take trouble for very long. I got something deep inside of me. Courage is the thing that keeps us free. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a
What's going on, everybody? How you doing? My name is Jay Caro, the Boxing Jedi, and I welcome you to a very special episode of Elbows of the 80s. Well, basically, today we lost possibly the greatest professional wrestler that we've ever laid eyes upon. This is like losing Bruce Lee. This is like losing Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? And, regardless of the life that Hulk Hogan had outside the ring, which is basically the epitome of never meet your heroes in real life. You know what I'm saying? That's not even going to be brought up to you. What we're going to celebrate today is exactly how Hulk Hogan captivated us and brought us everything we could, you know what I'm saying, possibly endure and just enjoy. Me personally, I'm in pieces because Hulk Hogan was one of my heroes, man. And a lot of you guys can't even front. He was with you guys too. Oh yeah, he was. And putting everything aside of how he used to live, you know what I'm saying, on how things were in his personal life, that has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, positively nothing to do with me. The shit that gets me upset is it's just hard to understand at certain points. I mean, look, we just recently lost Malcolm Jamal Warner, right? Theo from the Cosby Show. Now, Hulk Hogan. Now, before we go any further, I just want to welcome everybody in. Hold on for a second. I want to welcome everybody in. First of all, what's up, Miss Cleo? What's going on, sis? My man Ross Clot 222, the drunk Irishman. D Dubs, welcome back, baby. Yeah, we got the old channel back. Ralph Unreal, welcome back, brother. All the fellas, welcome back home. Let's see who else is here with us. The Red Glove Militant, of course. What's going on, broski? What's going on? Mr. Pads. Of course, it was the man holding the pads for the fellas. Mr. Pads, what's going on, my brother? Good to see you. Yeah, man, that Raekwon album is no joke. You know what I'm saying? Please hit the likes, share, if you don't mind. Get me back in the algorithm, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had inbox you just now, Miss Cleo, because I wanted to make sure that you caught this because I know you're a wrestling head too. You know what I'm saying? So, well, how can I begin this, man? When I was younger, let me speak for us. When we were younger, the first thing we would walk into was, let me tell you something, brother. You know something, Mean Gene? Me and my Hulkamaniacs, brother. All we do is hang and bang, brother. That's right. The 24-inch pythons, brother. All we're doing is lifting each and every one of our opponents over our back, brother. That's right. And I'm carrying the WWE over my back, brother. Remember that shit? Oh, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, I'm Mean Gene Oakland, right? Right? And before Mean Gene, we had, hello, everybody, I'm Vince McMahon. And everybody thought that Jack Tunney was the one. Hulk Hogan has to be the most fucking, you know what I'm saying? He has to be the most declarated wrestler. He has to be the most greatest wrestler ever, just like Michael Jordan. Okay, this is not opinion, this is fact. The numbers will tell you and everything. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player that ever touched that fucking leather. Right? Football, we're still trying to fucking decide that. In professional wrestling, I don't give a fuck how many titles you want. And of course, due to inflation, I don't care how many tickets you want. Hulk Hogan started all that shit. Even though we had, Bruno Sammartino, but Hulk Hogan is basically in the echelon of a Michael Jordan, a Michael Jackson. He is world renowned. This is a gentleman that had his leg broken while coming up in professional wrestling, gentlemen, ladies. Okay? In a gym to fucking prove that professional wrestling was exactly what he wanted. And let me explain something to you. After that broken leg, Hulk Hogan went back in that gym. And we got what we got, man. I don't care if Hulk Hogan was white. I don't care if he was Polish. I don't care. That race shit don't bother me. I don't care that Hulk Hogan was a MAGA supporter. I don't give a shit about any of that. You know what I give a shit about? I give a shit about when I was a child. And after Bruce Lee started getting a little dry because you start getting into other sports and stuff, us as, when Hulk Hogan was discovered, Hulk Hogan pushed me to the point that I had to go to Cherry Hill, New fucking Jersey. I had to go to Johnny Rod's to see exactly what it was like to become a professional wrestler. And I did this for a whole year. And I tell you right now, I couldn't endure what the fuck these guys did. So, are you fucking kidding me? Learning how to break falls, doing all these drills. You really have to be built for this shit, right? Let me explain something to you about Hulk Hogan. Like I said, forget about the outside life. Forget about the shit forget about all of that. Because what we learn now was not in the life when we, we're laying our eyes upon Hogan and following his career. Shit started hitting the fan for this man. I would have to say when he got into WCW. But I'm talking about the WWF run. I'm talking about the immortal Hulk Hogan, the incredible Hulk Hogan. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Cuck? What's going on? Now, one thing you can't deny was that Hulk Hogan's showmanship brought you into the motherfucking match. Yeah, it did. And I'm going to call a quick Hulk Hogan match real fast for you. Comes down, looks left and right, cheers to the crowd, steps on the apron, looks at the crowd. The crowd goes, he gets even more of a pop. Then he goes in between the ropes and he just tears his shirt open. Ah! And everybody ate that shit up, even our grandmothers. Then he would do all four sides with the Hulk Hogan ear answer, right? He would shrug his arms back and forward, pull the ropes to stretch out, act like he was going towards the opponent. The opponent would run out the ring. He would look at the crowd, do the number one shit, take the bandana he had, throw it at the opponent. The opponent comes back in the ring. The bell rings. Hulk Hogan has his way to the turnbuckle, clothesline, off the ropes, clothesline, side headlock. Then he gets thrown to the ropes, shoulder tackle, or should I say shoulder block. Opponent tries it again, shoulder block. Hulk Hogan runs to the opponent, ducks. What happens? Leg trip, elbow to the back. Hulk Hogan's hurt. And for a whole 5 minutes, Hulk Hogan's getting the shit beat out of him. Getting choked on the ropes, getting scratched on the back, getting scratched in his eyes, getting hit in the groin, getting the knee kicked out of him. Going outside, choking him with the railing, comes right back in. Opponent continues to hit him until he starts to Hulk out. Oh, shit. Here he goes, hulking out. Oh, my God. Hercules Hernandez. Oh, my God. Mr. Perfect. Oh, my goodness. The Iron Sheik. Andre the Giant. Rowdy Piper. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Oh, my God. Sid Vicious. The Ultimate Warrior. And those are all the legends that pounded on that back. And that's not even all of them that I need. Opponent hits him 3 times. He blocks it, gives him the U. Right? Opponent goes off the ropes. Hulk Hogan shoulder blocks him. Picks him up, throws him to the ropes. Big boot. Looks around the crowd. Here we go. Leg drop. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. We all ate that shit up. And exactly how I called the match, you want to go watch it again? That's exactly how it went. That's exactly how a Hulk Hogan fucking match went. And not anyone from this era could tell me, or anyone that comes from my era growing up watching Hulk Hogan, right? Right? Because I was too young to watch Hulk Hogan from the Indies, right? But watching Hulk Hogan from the beginning of his illustrious career in the WWF, when he beat the Iron Sheik, the first WrestleMania, I remember when he went to WCW, and of course, Booker T, and I know all y'all remember this shit. Booker fucking T, with his brother, when they were Harlem Heat, with Sherry Martel as their manager. Stevie Ray was his brother. Mean Gene Okerlund was holding the mic. So, and then he goes over, he goes, so tell me exactly how you feel about So the Booker T goes, Hulk Hogan, we gonna get you, nigga. Right? Remember that? Remember that? We're gonna get you, nigga. He said that. Booker T said the N-word for the first time, son, over the air, and they let it pass, son. You know what I'm saying? And those were only one of the slip-ups and pressures that opponents had, whether you was doing a tag match against Hogan. The greatest thing that the WWF ever did was when Ric Flair was having problems with WCW. When Ric Flair was having problems with WCW, the WWF at the time, Hulk Hogan was basically almost on his way out. And the best thing that they did was they put Ric Flair with the WCW Heavyweight Championship. Let me explain something to you about the WCW Heavyweight Championship being in the WWF at that time, which was totally fucked up and illegal. And of course, Ted Turner had all fucking rights to sue. Oh, yes, because he said that was crazy. But at the same time, they owed Ric Flair a handsome amount of, I think, $252,000 or something like that. And they didn't want to pay him. So he had the title. So he took it with him. So, of course, we all know the nature about Ric Flair, right? At the time, we all, as real hardcore wrestling fans, we wanted that match. We always said, Ric Flair represents not the low-budget wrestling, but the lower circuits, right? And Hulk Hogan represented the spotlight. So it was like Yankees and Mets. You feel what I'm saying? So now we got this shit where oh my God, Ric Flair easily went through Randy Savage, ravishing Rick Rude on his dick. Mr. Perfect, who I think was a way underrated fucking wrestler, bro. Kurt Hennig was the nastiest, right? But he too, along with Bobby Heenan, the greatest fucking manager ever, aside of course Paul Ellering, who has bought the Road Warriors 16 plus fucking championships in different fucking circuits. But that's for another fucking live. I'm gonna explain something to you, bro. Ric Flair bought that title there, and then we had the WWE Wing the Eagle. That was the best. And they had 3 matches. 2 were in-house shows, dark matches like we didn't see them, and 1 was televised. Yeah. What's up, Starbucks? How you doing? Yes, rest in peace, Hogan. Yes, definitely. Legendary matches, yeah, that will live on. Yes, was clear, definitely. Booker T is a real one. Yes, he is, man. Now, with them 2 titles going up against each other, it was like, oh shit, WCW versus WWF. Oh, this is gonna be good. And you know what? When they had that match, it played out exactly how we imagined it. Yo, can you guys give me about 1 minute? I gotta run outside. See, this is why I'm home early, because the thunderstorms that have been happening, storms. I gotta close my my Jeep windows. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. We've been having crazy thunderstorms this weekend, and it's always at this time. So, you know what I'm saying? We outside. They sent us home. So, and this is funny because it's like something today was heavy on my heart. I woke up and I was like, damn, why I feel this way, man? Next thing you know, Miss Cleo. Thank you, sis. She tells me the news. I'm like, oh shit, man. And we would just, me and Miss Cleo was just talking about it, son. That's what's eerie about this. But I'm not gonna get into any conspiracy theories. Let me continue this wonderful fucking story arc. So you have the two titles, WCW versus WWF. The match went exactly the way we wanted it to go. Ric Flair, the little guy, the little sneaky guy, the dirty player in the game, would constantly nutshot Hulk Hogan, constantly rake his eyes, constantly give him the finger poke, right? Of course, he always had that fucking what was it? Man, I forgot the name of it, man. Where it was like he'll lift you up, like he was gonna do a suplex, but he wouldn't. He would just put his knee out and your whole tailbone when he comes down with it. Oh shit, I forgot the name. It's not a Russian leg sweep. It's called something I forgot. But he did that shit constantly to Hogan. Then he would sweep Hogan's legs, fuck his leg up just for the figure four leg lock. The masterful, wonderful figure four leg drop. Now, understand, leg lock. Understand the key word here in this match, where Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan, two of the fucking greatest announcers for professional wrestling ever. All respects to Jim Ross, all respects to the King, Jerry Lawler, and everyone below that. But these two, Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan, period, son. The greatest. And as they called that match, they made me realize at such a young age what that match was about. It was the leg drop versus the figure four, son. The leg drop versus the figure four. And then when we saw it, of course, Hulk Hogan has something over every professional wrestler except for the Ultimate Warrior. You know what that was? The Hulk out. Let's talk about him and the Ultimate Warrior. In that match, Hulk Hogan actually taught the Ultimate Warrior how to wrestle. Yeah, you can type it in the key bar and it'll tell you. The Ultimate Warrior wanted to close the match in 1 minute, was kept telling him. While they was, remember at the beginning of the match where they kept doing the power, the struggle between, where they clinch hands and shit and do the mercy grip and all that shit. Well, if you take a good look at it, they were talking in each other's ear, and Ultimate Warrior was like, "Yo, let's go home. Let's go home." In wrestling means let's close the show. And Hogan was like, "Nah, man, we only out here a minute. Trust me, brother. I got right." And throughout the whole match, Hulk Hogan carried the Warrior, made the Warrior look good. I felt like the wrestling gods were clashing. I felt like this was a movie we were watching. WrestleMania 6 is one for the history books. The only thing is that when we watched that as children, that was like a comic book clash. But now when we watch it as adults, we look at it as these two motherfuckers wrestled. Ultimate Warrior wanted to stop for 1 minute. They wrestled 30 minutes. The match was only supposed to go 20. They went 10 extra. What does that tell you about Hulk Hogan? He's been with the best of them, which made him the best. You know how many torches Hulk Hogan has been passed? Let's count. Bruno Sammartino, Antonio Inoki, the superstar Billy Graham. Let's keep going. And by the way, let's knock this rumor out where Hulk Hogan bit superstar Billy Graham's whole technique, because at the same time, superstar Billy Graham and Hogan were, pretty close, right? And if you go to superstar Billy Graham's last, he rested as well, last interview, he had no problems with it. And that was more like a homage because superstar Billy Graham was one of Hulk Hogan's idols. So those are a lot of torches, man. Do you know who Antonio Inoki was? Do you know who Andre the Giant was? Especially in New Japan Pro Wrestling? Do you know the international global impact that Andre the Giant was? That at WrestleMania 3, that was the most important match, and that is that is the shit that sets the standard, where it was Hulk Hogan retiring Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant passed the torch. And at that WrestleMania, it's very ironic, that Hogan, when he was being the teacher to the Warrior in WrestleMania 6, just happened to be the student under Andre the Giant in WrestleMania 3. Because Hulk Hogan was nervous. This was a total arena, like a huge stadium, should I say. It wasn't an arena, it was a stadium. He was nervous as fuck. He wanted to close it, and Andre was like, no, we're not doing that. No, you just didn't know me. I can right? So he learned and earned his stripes off that match too. And that's one thing about professional wrestling, bro, is that you go everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, everywhere in the world, son. You go to Europe, you go to Asia, you go everywhere. Every state, every city, and you only get a month off. It's fucking crazy. But when you start off in the minors, especially back in Hogan's days, especially back in Stone Cold Steve Austin's days, when I had to sit in my goddamn car, eat a whole bunch of damn potatoes. I used to boil them up with my lighter in the back of my goddamn Buick. What? You know what I'm saying? Them guys was earning $25 a match. At the end of the week, the most $75. That was them. And the reason why I bring that in is because now you got all these wrestlers that talk shit about Hogan. Most of that is jealousy. Yeah, he did some shit, but we're not going into that. What I'm saying here is that if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan to come up with the ideas of contracts in professional wrestling, none of you motherfuckers that are gone or are still here would have been doing shit. Let's put that out on the table. This is why he is the innovator. Contracts for movies as well. See, Roddy Piper was the first one to hit movies as a wrestler, in case y'all didn't know that. But he was not able to be contracted under the WWF, Vince McMahon, and do that. Hulk Hogan was. Guess who came after him? Yeah, The Rock, Johnson. You see that? If it wasn't, let's take the movie. Let's take that away. Okay, let's just put contractual agreements on the table in professional wrestling. Why do you think that a contracted wrestler, right? That's the incentive for all these wrestlers that are in the minor leagues, that are trying to get in. That's the whole incentive. Just like it was in boxing, the pay-per-view and everything. You know what I mean? So, what you doing? So, got to understand that when you wrestled everywhere in the world, did every role in wrestling, heel, babyface, anti-heel. Let me break it down to y'all that don't know. Heel but Julian as well. I walk right in between. Yeah, limbo. No type of body. Yeah, in this soul. Understand that holy soul. Yeah. Macho Man was something to dig it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All fucking greats. All fucking greats. Know what I'm saying? Now, I want to hit a point that D Dubs put there, and thank you for giving me the little push and pull, brother. I appreciate that. Let's talk about the guys that Hulk Hogan never put to the top. Let's talk about that because people have this distinction that Hulk Hogan owned the WWE and he did. It's even come out today that Vince McMahon was the one calling the shots. As a matter of fact, today's political scale within wrestling, people it's fucked up because people are conflicted with the way Triple H is running the shit, the way Nick Khan wants the shit ran, and the way Vince McMahon used to run it. You understand? Even Iron Sheik, Hulk Hogan, you son of a bitch, you promised Chica Baby rematch, and you'll never give Chica Baby a rematch, you motherfucker, right? Right. Shit. Let's just say me, Ross Clark, D Dubs, and Ralph Unreal. And me and Ralph Unreal are tag team champions. We could say, yo, bro, thanks for putting us up and over. Um, we'll give you a rematch, no doubt. Right? And the other fella's like, oh, no doubt, no doubt. Good looking, man. Thanks for returning the favor when you do boom, boom, right? Now that's word of mouth. In their heart, they really want to do that. But now what can you say? You can't go over Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon didn't give a fuck. As a matter of fact, they told Hulk Hogan after the steroids got, get out. You're fired. Right? Hulk Hogan had a lot of enemies. Now you got to understand, if it's 90% hate, you guys do have to understand that 65% of that is hate. Like, it's jealousy. I mean, think about it. Hulk Hogan breaking in millions when motherfuckers were only getting thousands. I'm talking about 25,000. Right? Those are like the jobbers. Getting 25,000, 50,000. If you want to talk about his bad guys, you want to talk about the foes that were there and the heels and stuff. If you want to talk about that, you know, um, we could talk about a lot of people. That's one thing that Hulk Hogan was the ultimate baby face. He was the You know, that shit was crazy. You know, that's one thing that we can't, you know, have any hate towards Hogan. We can't have anything that, you know, we're gonna disagree with as to what he did, you know, because like I said, there are a lot of things. There's stories about Bret Hart and how he didn't help nobody get over. There's stories about Stone Cold Steve Austin and how he just didn't want to work with Hogan when Hogan wanted to work with him because he was listening to everybody else's story that Hogan didn't want to put nobody over, and when he found out, he was like, "Yeah, I found out too late. We got old." He had him on Stone Cold had him on the Stone Cold Ranch podcast. You know what I'm saying? They kicked it. I think it was like, wow, 2 years ago. And they both said, man, I wanted to wrestle you so bad. Vince didn't want it. So it's like, you know, people, when it comes to the personal shit, I'll listen to it. Like Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan and the rest of these guys. Of course, like your job, you have coworkers that are just basically just that coworkers. You don't fuck with their family. You don't know their family, right? Then you have some that over the years, you know, you introduce each other's family. Waiting for the fucking Coke man and the fucking weed man, which was New Jack's cousin. Yeah, he called the plug on the phone, called him, yo, we over here. Da, da, da. You can hear the order going on the phone too. Shit, it was wild. They didn't give a fuck. And Hulk Hogan was one of those guys that, you know, he'd chill with you once in a while. He'd probably do a couple of lines. Of course, we're not perfect. But what I'm not going to do is insert myself into anything of the private life or anything behind the scenes. I can only speak of what's been told by other wrestlers. We can only use our filter and weigh it out. However you weigh it out, whether you hate the man, whether you are indecisive, that's on y'all. That, you know, for me, I'm just like, okay, it is what it is. But Hulk Hogan, man, he's you know, he's gonna be missed, man. He's gonna be very, very, very missed. And I just wanna, you know what I'm saying? Say thanks, Hulk Hogan, for your service, man. You know what I mean? 71 years old, son. 71 years old. That's a pretty good life. On top of that, at the end, you know, his hips were given away. Of course, he had a heart problem. And you know, it's if he decided and his family decided, for those that are just, you know, if that happens and you know it's undecided, you know, that his family didn't want to let us know, hey, that's all good. You know, they have a right to that. But me as a fan, hey man, you know, thank you, Hogan, Terry Bollea, thank you very much, brother. And I hope his family, you know, gains the strength to actually pull through this shit, bro. That is tough, bro. And you guys, like D Dubs, my bro, trust me, bro. You'll sit back and you'll be like, yeah, Hulk Hogan was important. You know, regardless of the stories that you heard of motherfuckers, when they pass, we always find a way to put that shit on the side to remember the motherfucker. And the way I would like to remember Hulk Hogan is not even as a father, knowing that, not even I want to remember Hulk Hogan, right? Like I first met him and knew him as the most prestigious fucking professional wrestler to ever fucking hit that fucking canvas, kid. And there's nobody today in the future that are ever going to do what Hulk Hogan did. And if you take a good look at Hulk Hogan's motherfucking reign, son, in the professional wrestling ranks, not only did he bring millions, and if due to inflation, would have been billions today, son, just like Stone Cold Steve Austin generated, just like The Rock generated. Before any of them, before your Roman Reigns, before your Cody Rhodes, it was Hulk Hogan. That's one thing everybody got to remember. And if you refuse to, anyone out there, hey, that's on you. You have a right to. But me personally, man, I rather remember the man the way I remember, which was this fucking Viking-looking motherfucker who used to just walk in and just beat the shit out of motherfuckers, drop some big old motherfucking leg on you. And I'm gonna tell you something. In my lifetime, I had the opportunity to see Hogan. Okay, live, and the man was huge. All right, he wasn't exaggerating with the 24-inch pythons. It was just fucking massive, dog. Hulk Hogan was a spectacle, man, and he is part of pop culture. The handlebar mustache, the red and yellow. Then he added more shit to it. So rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. It's a sad thing, but it's part of life, man. You know what I mean? And also rest in peace to everyone that we've lost this week too, because we've lost some big ones as well, man. We've lost Knuckle Jamal Warner. We've lost a couple more. And like I said, we still have a lot of shit to go through with these these entertainers that we attached ourselves to and got used to growing up on. We still have Harrison Ford, Clint Eastwood. I mean, the list goes on and on, guys. Yeah, right. We will all meet soon. Yep. Karan Bread. Yes, we are back, brother. Dude's expressions when he had his ass in the camel clutch. Yeah, right, Karan? Hell yeah. Welcome back, Karan Bread. This is my day one right here, bro. This is my bro. Karan Bread has been with me on this channel. And yeah, Karan, it's been a while because remember, Google locked me the fuck out, son. But we're back, baby. We're back. Boxing, wrestling, everything. We're back. Otherwise than that, man, I'm your boy, Jay Cotto, man. Replay Posse, hit it back. I'll be back later with some boxing talk. You know what I'm saying? I got to rejuvenate. I want to eat some lunch. All right. This is my Friday, so I'll definitely be talking to y'all in a minute, man. We're coming back with some boxing talk. Otherwise than that, God bless. Stay vigilant. Peace, guys.
See me driving down the street. I'm bored with looking good. I got both hands off the wheel. The cops are coming. I'm listening to the music with no fear. You can hear it too if you're sincere. 'Cause I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. Well, I'm a punk rocker, yes I am.